All right, so for everybody at home, we said we're going to do a couple of instructional videos. We're going to go through, Dan and I, real quick, our striking combinations with a pair of focus mitts. Lots of variations on these. We have the square targets here. I have the really cool green and black century ones, which are awesome for kids. Like I said, if you guys want to get something, please let me know, and we will get it to you as cheaply as we possibly can, and I can drop ship those straight to your house. So we don't have to worry about interacting or anything. I just ship them straight to you. All right, ready? Hey, hands up, Mr. Dan. Good fighting stance. So for fighting stance, I recommend just kind of modifying Sanchin Dachi. Okay, strong leg back, weak leg forward, and the same with the hands. All right, so the first combination we generally teach everybody is jab, cross, right? So ich, knee. All right, very simple. Slow again. Ich, knee. All right, and we'll do a couple fast. Ich knee, ich knee, ich knee. All right, excellent. So now we're just going to do target recognition, where I'm not going to count, but as soon as Mr. Dan sees the pad, he's going to hit. And also, something we kind of do when we use pads, watch what's happening. As Mr. Dan punches, move slowly, Mr. Dan, I move the pad towards the punch just a little bit, okay, to create that kind of impact that we need. Because if I hold it out here, one, he can hyperextend, plus he's going to push my shoulder back and everything, and it's going to hurt me. So this allows me to absorb the impact as well as he meets the target with some resistance. All right, so he's going to see the target and hit it right away. And this builds up hand speed, timing, and reaction. All right, so now we're going to go into combo number 2. And so we're going to switch sides here so you can see the hook punch properly. So it's the same first 2 punches. So 1, 2, 3, hook. And that hook can either be done that way to a pad, or it can be done this way to a pad, whichever way you're comfortable with. All right? So ich, me, san. Good. He's turning his whole body and hips with that san. Boom. All right? Ich, me, san. Excellent. Now I'm going to switch the pad this time. Good. 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 Again, slow. Ich, me, san. Example 1. Ich, me, san. Example 2. All right. So now we're going to move on to combo number 3. Ich, me, san, shi. Doubling up on the hook. So if Mr. Dan was hitting me, it'd be 1, 2, body, head. All right. So ich, me, san, shi. Get a little bit faster. Ich, me, san, shi. Ich, me, san, shi. And slow. Ich, me, san, shi. Excellent. So number 4 gets a little simpler. It's going to be cross, jab. Opposite of number 1. Cross, jab. Knee, ich. So the count is backwards, right? That's the number 2 punch. That's the number 1 punch. Good? Good. Excellent. And nice and slow again. Bang, bang. All right. Very good, Mr. Dan. All right. So really, those are kind of the 4 basic combinations that we tend to use, right? In between, if you're getting tired, you can just jab out to get very lightly. Just jab out. Kind of keep you going, but you get your breath. You're kind of refreshing. Do that in between each of those sets, and then you can kind of recoup and then set up for the next combination, all right? So that's the 4 kind of key basic combinations we teach. So now we're going to go into a block punch one that we do a lot with the kids, all right? So block jogan, punch, bam. Good. Block, punch. Block, punch, and slow again. Block, punch. All right, switch sides, Mr. Dan, because I recommend for these that you work these on both sides. Your other combinations you can work on both sides as well. It's absolutely a positive thing to do, but block, punch, block, punch. Good. All right, so now we're going to work Mr. Dan another combination here. We're going to put Mr. Dan back on this side so you can see his kick coming out. All right, so it's going to be the 1-2 punch followed by a roundhouse kick. Good. 1, 2, 3. Ich, and a little bit of speed this time. Good, excellent, Mr. Dan. All right, so, and you can build those combinations however you want. I'm gonna now do that same combination, but with the block punch to the roundhouse kick. All right? So you kind of see the difference, right? And you can switch the roundhouse kick out to other kicks. So here we're gonna do 1-2 to 2 knee strikes. Excellent, slow. Good. All right, see how I stack the pads to create some extra help for me, and he puts his hands on top of the pads in order to hit them. If you want, he can grip behind the head and kind of do a more tight clinch. 1, 2. All right, but we gotta be careful. All right. So each knee strike, strike. Back to the roundhouse kick. Each knee Mawashigeri. Okay, excellent stuff, right? So then we can go block, punch, Mawashigeri. Block, punch, oh, slow down, knee, knee. Let's do that one again. Block, punch, knee, knee. All right, Mr. Dan, high five. Thank you. We're gonna go ahead and end the video now.